Tilda. Tilde. Tilde. However you pronounce it. Shoutouts to Amoeba, I guess. Let's focus on menuing really fast today. How about that for this run? Feels like even though we learned that new menuing setup recently, we haven't really focused on it in a while, you know? I feel like that's a big part of getting good runs, you know? Just focus on menuing fast. Because if you menu fast, then you're kind of in that mindset of, like, speed, where you're actually, consistently trying to be fast, as opposed to just going through the motions. That's probably what I'm missing. Oh, high bounce. Ooh, high bounce again. Whatever. Got into the goal. Menued fast. Come on. Menu like the best. Here we go. It's like you gotta be confident you're gonna go in the goal, you know, and like pause right then. Oh, that's a good retry. That's the ones you love to see, where you don't even see the menu at all. There's like one slightly better one where the screen doesn't even go dark. But that might only be possible when in practice mode when it's a bit laggier. Like that, like you can't see it flash dark for a second, but still, that's like the second best. That's like really optimal. Feels good, man. Don't want to pause too early though. That's how you get a first frame, you know. Menuing fast means you know, stage selecting fast and retrying fast. All right, doesn't mean trying to pause super early. Because we still are dealing with a CRT, so there's definitely a limit to how early we can pause. We're still at risk of like suddenly going back into pre-CRT mode and first framing all over the place. Although, honestly, maybe not. I guess I got used to that faster than I thought I did, because I feel like I haven't first framed in a while. And now I've got like a really good hang of like where I can pause the game. It's kind of cool. Some hair in my eyes. Betrayal of the hair. You know how much I shoot for you, hair. You shouldn't betray me like that. I'm like your only supporter. Ah, we got it. Alright, that feels a lot better. Good world, too. Dang. Dude, if we got 52 bumpy, that would have been, like, tied with our best. That means that was really good pausing at the end there. Very cool. Alright. Again, continue to try and menu fast, you know? Take every level, one level at a time. Try to do it the fastest you know how to do it. But don't die, you know? Combine everything you know into one run. That's what speedrunning's about, you know? Getting a PB with like that really represents the culmination of your skills so far, and then improving your skills. After that, you know? Never settling. Never stop improving. Pause this coaster, we know how to do this strat, dude. We're gonna pop off kinda late, or we're gonna hold neutral kinda late. And hold down right, up. Perfect. That is textbook pause this coaster. If everyone can learn that, what I just did there, anyone can get that strat. Mark my words, dude. Bumpy check. I remember, there's actually no... This isn't a world to lose time in. There's actually a world to save a bit if we do it really well. Same with World 3. In fact, this PB is amazing, because every single PB we can save a little bit of time if we play the world really well. This is a really fun PB to run against. I'm glad I got that tiny, tiny PB that made it, gave me better splits. Ooh, that's good enough for the first ramp, I think. This will be, 46, maybe. That's still faster than using the second ramp, so good, good. Alright, nice. Yeah, we can save time this split. Let's go. Now, World 2 is deathless, so saving time is still really nice. Because, obviously, you can die. You can die in World 2, but there's no need to. World 2 is a very in-control world. World 7 is probably the world where, like, it's most out of your control. Things go down in World 7. And then maybe World 10 on a bad day. Although World 10 is also a stage I like to believe I can do perfectly if I'm in the zone. But it is a tough world. No! Oh, that was sad. Messed up the adjusting, got all the frames. That's actually the... Alright, let's do the exact same strat. Prove we know how to do it, right? There we go, okay. We know how to do that strat. That was just a one-time situation. Dang. That's good. Honestly, the fact, now that we've done that, we'll never do that again. That set of frames, that backup set there that I just did and messed up earlier, that's like one I learned recently, and I kind of assumed that it was easy, because like you kind of do basically the same thing you do with the regular frame set, but it's slightly different, and that came out right there where I just did not have enough speed, because it just gives you less speed overall than the main set of frames. So messing that up there was important. Now I know that I can never sleep on how much speed I have. It's very good to know. I'm happy with that mistake. And again, messing up on a strat that's totally new doesn't even feel that bad. And it won't happen again, and now we continue this run. Because every stage after this we know very well, so we won't make any new mistakes. We're just up to avoiding the typical pitfalls of every strat. Like this one, the pitfall is overthinking. Just go for a frame. Do the adjustment, and you're good. Ooh, that was fast, actually. Alright, cool. This is a good run so far. I think the mentality of focusing on each individual level and seeing what's like the fastest way to do it has really helped. I feel like I'm in the zone where I can just do the levels the way they're supposed to be done. Like, this is the kind of zone where I won't screw up Mad Rings. Mad Rings I mess up when I'm autopiloting. But Mad Rings is such a simple stage and really easy to optimize. Just go for that right boost. This stage, hey, I'd be scared right now, honestly, if I was doing boosted Kirby options. But I'm still putting off learning that strat because it only saves, like, what? Half a second at best. But the strat I do on Kirby options currently 1000% consistent. You never have to mess it up. And it's fast and smooth and cool. Twister? Nah. Twister's my friend. Twister wouldn't do anything to me. Downhill? "100% in control" kind of stage. You can get downhill every time. There's no reason to ever fail it. Junction? Hey, we're not going for junction clip right now, alright? Relax. Cool. Still save time. Let's go. So Deathless World 3 saves time. Deathless World 2 saves time. Good to know. And Deathless World 4, hey, saves 20 seconds, so we could be ahead out of this split. Let's go for it. And you know what? If we end up in a situation where we can go for 50 launchers, I'm still going to go for it, even though that killed the last run. Because that is a strat that's in my control. Well, not in my control as much as it might be in, you know, someone else's control, but it's not luck. It's just up to focusing and getting it right. Let's go. Dynamic mazes felt real good lately. I think it's all the pausing practice, though. The .10 window is not so bad when you don't overthink it. Oh, I stopped mashing the A button too quick. That's actually because of the CRT. I have to mash it a bit longer than I think, because there's less input delay. That was hilarious, though. I just, like, I strummed my guitar and posed after freaking menuing, and then I hadn't even menued. It's great. Alright. Get ready for 50 launchers, just in case. But we'll take a 49. Okay, that's a 49. We can go right in, actually. 49, alright. This will be much worse than a 49, actually, because of that height, but... Point is, we made the right choice. That angle was wonk. If I tried to go right in the goal there, that would have just been luck if I got in. And here's the one strat that I've invented in this game. I didn't even get it. Good backup, though. My strat saves 0.5 over what I just did there. Whatever. I'm still proud. I don't care if I can't always get it. People are using it and they're getting it. So I helped. Alright, arthropod. Yes! Alright. That's like continuously just a strat that I'm proud of that I can get sometimes. Man, it's very high level. It was one of those things where when I saw it, I was like, I'm never going to be able to do that. And now I do it, so... You know, that's cool. Oops. Had way more speed than I knew what to do with. That's okay. We'll still save time this split, actually. This is the time save split. Nice enough. Dang. We're not going to be ahead. We didn't save the full 20 seconds, but... Gonna save some time. Whoa, we're ahead! We almost saved the full 20 seconds. Really? Even with a bad launchers and seesaw bridges? That's insane. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, almost got it. Should have gone deeper. I had like a medium level speed, and with that you can go really deep and then like just like force the collision. That's actually like the perfect level speed, honestly, for consistency. The problem was I didn't go deep enough. It's fine. There's such a rhythm to the way I do free fall. Hop on the wall, do a little jig, hop off the wall. I jig on the wall just long enough so that it's very safe. You can hop off really early, but then it can get kind of random. Ooh, nice boosting. Funny thing is, often when I don't get pauseless Wormhole, which is like random, right? I usually have a really good World 5 after that. So again, if I just learned the Wormhole pause frames, I would probably very often have like nice clean World 5s, but it's not what this is about, man. I'm gonna do the harder strat. I'm gonna do the more precise strat, the luckier strat, if I can save time. One day, I'm gonna have like every single of one of the fastest strats under my belt in my story mode runs. And then at that point, I could officially say I do the fastest everything. Even Wormhole. Whatever I can save time, I save it. And then when I get everything, when I get the run, it'll be the run, you know? Believe it, son. Yeah, that was a... Ooh. And we still made it. I knew I'd get the first part of that taco toggle good. Well, what? I knew I'd get it. That felt like the perfect taco toggle setup, but... I got frickin' RNG'd, I guess. Ooh. Good backup, sir. Still 51. Dang, that was an amazing backup, actually. I didn't even lose time. I missed the cycle I wanted, but I just took a different path and was able to get a good time still. Alright. We won't lose a major amount of time here. Only time loss is from pauseless Wormhole, which I didn't get this time, but that was just bad luck. So, for things in my control that aren't luck-based, we're doing really well. And still on 29 pace. Let's turn this run into a 29. These last 5 splits, I don't need to lose more than 30 seconds. I don't think so. World 6, I know how to do. World 7 can still be improved. World 8, I know how to do. World 9, that's my world, dude. World 10, hey, if we're on PP pace, we're gonna have a reason to have a good World 10. I love doing that little pose after freaking stage selecting. I don't know why. I think it's like when I'm in the groove, when I'm really into it. I love posing after like menuing. I don't know why. It's fun. I love flinging my hands up. It's a good time, dude. I recommend it. I would recommend. Ooh, this should be fast. Wow! 50-45. Let's go. I love doing it, dude. I don't know why. Just hand in the air. Like, especially even when it's a hard stage. It's crazy. Because, like, it's a hard stage, you think you'd be freaking out and just, like, wanting to get out of there. But no, I'm like, I got this. And then I just freaking pose after it. I love it. I love this feeling. I feel like I'm really into the run right now. This is great. Wow, what a shift, dude. I was freaking like demotivated. That was when my controller wasn't working though. That was just scary. Now everything's in my control. That's one of my #1 speedrunning ideals, you know? It's in your control. You can do all the levels. First try if you want to. If you focus. If you use the skills you've acquired in all your training. Alright, this is actually on pace to be my best World 6 ever. If I get a 50 folders right now. Nah, it's not 50 folders. Alright, we'll save time though. Unless we had like a perfect one in our PB. I don't really remember what happened in our PB actually. Nope, we saved time. Let's go. If we got 50 folders, we would have PB'd by like 2 seconds. It's crazy. Or we would have gotten a new best world by 2 seconds. I might have been able to make that actually. But I didn't feel super fast. So I think I made the right choice. Like I think that definitely would have been a thing where I would have barely made it. So with some bad luck, I wouldn't have. I think that was a good choice. Still on 29 pace. If we can not die during this World 7, then it'll be in our hands. Because World 8, I've started to master recently. I can get pistons in Tangled Path first try. World 9, I've always enjoyed. And then World 10, like, hey, that's where the pressure comes in, but we can do it. Nice. That was cool. It's been a while since I've gotten that 85 frame at the end there. That's like the easiest one. Felt nice. A nice little gift of the game. Maybe that means Spiral Bridge will be good too? Or a double spiral rather. One can only hope, I guess. '53 hierarchy. Well, I got 52, but it is the 53 hierarchy setup. I'm just slow at it. Ah, that sucks. Second try, though. Still have time to save here. Yeah, I think we'll still save time. As long as we get double spiral first try. Sorry, I had to beat the bike there. I had to yell something out across the house that was happening during the run. Alright, here we go. Control your speed. Nice. Perfect. That is the flawless amount of speed you want to get double spiral. I've been inspired. The runner Amoeba said once when I was watching a stream, double spiral is consistent as long as you can make sure that your speed is the same every time, dude. I tell you. It's true. That was close. Let's go, Pistons. Ooh, fast soft cream. Oh, wow, I just had no speed. I know why it happened, too. Oh, that's slow, too. Oh, frick. Oh, barely enough speed that time. Jeez. I know why that happened the first time. I hadn't really boosted. I just went up on the wall, and then I walked on for a while, and then I hopped off. Like, that's not how you boost. You're supposed to go up right, up left. Boosting is all about, like, having tight boosts. Just, like, chilling is not how you do that. But you know what? That's it. It's the only time lost left for this world. Let's keep it clean. And we've got Entangled Path, which is the harder level, so the rest is fine. Straightforward. You know, I think my chat's broken. I just saw my chat box move on Mechioda, but Mechioda's covered right now. I think my chat's broken. Have you guys been talking this entire time? Hold up. I think my chat's broken. I gotta look at it through Mechiota. Yes! Wow, my chat's broken. Guys, I didn't know you guys were talking. No! On Twitch, there's nothing. On Twitch, there's nothing showing. But I just opened up Mechiota right now, and I see that you guys are talking. What the heck? No! Well, hi, guys. I thought just no one was here right now. Are you kidding, dude? I was just talking to myself. You guys got, like, full exposure to what it looks like when no one's in my stream. I just, like, ramble on and on to myself. What's Mechiota? Oh, that's my bot. If you use any command in my chat, the user Mechiota, we'll talk. It's actually called OnkBot. Sorry, I forgot. I just have a nickname for it. But yeah, do like exclamation mark Yoda or something. Anyway, yes, it's OnkBot. You can give it a custom name though, which is why it's a cool bot. I love warp frames for that, dude. That was me not repausing. That was my hand completely slipping off the pause button and I got to live. That's why warp frames is like the most forgiving frame strat in the entire run, dude. I tried to split. Hello? Oh, my splits are deactivated. Let's go. There we go. So we're like even now with our PB. I didn't boost? Okay. It's been a while since I haven't boosted that stage. Was that first frame? No. Cool. Barely not. It's fine. The stage response to 9% catch deaths relay is one of the safest pause strat in the game. Hold on. I think I get what you're saying, but I just need to reread that. I read it way too fast because I was trying to read it during the level. 9% casual deaths. Yeah, yeah. Well, there are people who would argue it's not a safe pause strat either, but it does take some thinking to like get back on the stage when you miss one of the frames, but yeah, it does help a lot. It saves time. Although I guess like practically maybe it's a pretty hard pause strat just because it's a lot of frames. Like you can say like, hey, it's hard to get the many frames in a row. But yeah, it's just forgiving to mess it up. But I guess warp, when you mess it up casually, it's not forgiving. It kills you, doesn't it? And the opposite of that is curve bridge frames. The least forgiving pause strat in the entire game is like one of the most forgiving casual stages. Very nice flat maze. You guys see that flat maze? You guys should start doing it. It's all movement. If you can master the movement, you'll never mess it up. And you'll never get a speed bump that'll kill you. %90 casual deaths, huh? It's warp. I figured warp would be one of the harder casual stages, but is that like the tippy top? Or is there like a worse one? I want to say, didn't you tell me when I was first casually playing through the game, Bites, that you were surprised that I got cross floors as fast as I did? Isn't like cross floors one of the most brutal ones? Up there with Entangled Path. Oh yeah, Entangled Path, no matter what way you do that level, it's rough. And Opera, actually, if we're talking about levels that are just always hard. Sucks though, if you go for the pause strat, you lose at least 9 seconds even missing the first frame. If you miss the first frame. Oh yeah. I always think of it in compared to just doing it normally. You lose barely any time to doing it normally if you mess up the pause strat. What makes that strat hard for me to take on is if I lose way more time than like just doing it casually if I fail it, you know. I like a strat that's forgiving, but I get you like consistent fast. That's why you don't do 53 holo. I get your playstyle complex, but it's not the same as mine. Mine is how well can I back it up? How forgiving is it when I'm imperfect like I am, you know? No! Whoa! Thank you, monkey gods! Thank you, monkey gods! I got spared! Oh, did you guys hear my spiel about, like, my attitude and stuff? Were you guys there during that as well? Oh my gosh. I get like that when I'm by myself. I just kind of like, I look inward, and I think about, like, how I play the game and, like, how I can improve and stuff. New world record incoming, smiley face. Did you guys see how I went for the faster gimmick frames? Shouldn't have done that right then. It's funny, I missed the frame. I guess monkey gods were once again... Can I? No. Frick you, Mountain. Go frick yourself, huh? Alright, that's like my last bit of time loss. I think I'll be even now. Not that you couldn't get runs like this otherwise. No, I've gotten some of those. Although it's always when I'm really into it, though, I think. It's all about, like, wanting it. And knowing what you need to do to get it. It's a scary mountain strat. Yeah, I have, like, a weird height. I don't have a mountain strat. That's my problem, man. I need to, like, actually learn, like, something. Like, maybe tacos, even. Just something that actually exists, because mine is weird. It's like a hybrid between just holding left and doing up left at a certain time. And, like, it gets you the same time as anyone else. It's so dumb. This game wants you to pee, but you keep not dying, I know. Oh, okay. Hey, I was doing Labyrinth ILs earlier, dude. If there's one thing I can do right now, it's pause this Labyrinth. Dude, guys! Oh, since you're here, can I brag about my IL submissions? Did you guys see them? No. I don't think the chat was broken that long. That was a tasty labyrinth. You liked it? You liked that? It would have been like a 41 if I didn't go for the boss strat in the beginning. I think ILing is helping my gameplay, guys. I think I might just become like the ultimate fusion of IL runner and RTA runner, dude. That's why you should IL Complex. I know you say you're an RTA man. It could help. Shoutouts to Complex Plane. Shoutouts to Complex Plane. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. And Invisible's just been doing that to me lately, man. I think I mentioned this to you, Complex, man. I'm just like... I'm being bullied by Invisible lately. Okay. Whatever, dude. A PB's a PB is a PB, right? Wow, I can't believe that actually became a PB. I wasn't kidding, I guess, when I said. Well, I was kind of talking about getting a 29 still somehow, but... Alright. Fair enough. Ugh. That was a PB? What is... Look at what happened in World 2! You guys might have seen that, actually. I messed up the final adjustment of